I'm so sorry to report this, but as of right now, you go home, your entire board game collection on fire. Instinctively, and by instincts only, you can only save 5 games. However, I'll give you 10 seconds to think about plan, plot, and all of the things you need to do to choose the 5 games you're gonna keep. I'll give you the 10 seconds right now. Go to the comment section below, go ahead and type in the 5 games you would keep, and maybe a reason why for each of them. So go ahead and type it in. Stop, pencils down, press submit. Without further ado, let me talk about the 5 games I would keep in case of a house fire and why. First of all, I know exactly which game I would grab. Off the bat, no questions asked. For me, my wife, all my friends, replayability, no one has it. Never left the expansion that comes with it that makes it just that much better. It is Bloodborne, the card game. This game's great, I would show you. However, if you put it on its side, all the contents will fall out and I would hate to do that. So this is Bloodborne, the card game, an amazing game. I've made like 3 videos on this game alone right here. Go ahead and check it out if you haven't yet. If you haven't, you just must not care about my reviews, and that's perfectly fine. However, people that don't even know video games like this love this game. People doubt it, and they love this game. So definitely give it a chance. It's something that we all like, something that my family likes, something that my friends like, something that's easy to teach, easy to learn. You don't have to think too much, multiple strategies, different ways of playing it, it's only one win condition, but still like it's very interesting to go about it. So Bloodborne, a card game, is easily the first game I would choose. And I should have said this earlier, but because I have 350 games, immediately I knew I could only choose the games I've played before, which boom, gets rid of 150 to 200 board games. So I only have about 100 games to choose from. Also, no co-ops. If I'm only choosing 5, they're gonna be games I love, which are all competitive. So boom, get rid of 10 games from that list. As much as I love Marvel Zombies, it doesn't play as well as my other competitive games. I'm so sorry. Now next, I need a game with some strategy, not too much strategy, but feels like it's a good thinking game. Something to get my creative flows going, as well as some of my like riskier gameplay. Also a game I've never lost up until this past week. AK, if you're watching this, I'm out to get you, and I will beat you in Blockus and shame you for beating me in this game. It was Red Rising. Red Rising is an amazing board game. I love it. Very easy, simple, a bunch of cards, made by Stonemaier, my second favorite publisher of all time. Very reliable with the quality. Apparently it's even better with the deluxe edition, but this one does just fine. It's fantastic. No, I know nothing about the book series it's apparently about, but this game is just absolutely amazing. So boom. Second game in the bag. So now that I have my mid-strategy game that just helps me get my other friend into a strategy game without really realizing it, I need a game that's strictly for my strategy, like my hardcore risk but on a crack moments. And if you guys know that description, you know one game fits it. Well, a few games fit it. A lot of you guys already know what I'm talking about. It is, oh, it's so heavy with one hand. Scythe. Scythe is a great game. I'm assuming for the record, all of these games, I'm bringing the expansions with them because they're either within the box or the box is adjacent to it, so it's on top of it. I can just pull it out with it. But even if that's not allowed in the rules that I've made, definitely gonna keep this game. It's an amazing game, amazing classes. The expansions for it just make it that much better. It is a really, like one of the higher strategy games that I have overall. Like we don't have Twilight Imperium, and I don't want to play Twilight Imperium quite yet, not until I spend a good like month learning it, because I'm incredibly competitive and I will have to know everything and how to do it, or else I will have a bad time playing it in 6 hours, and I don't want that to happen. So Scythe is just an amazing game. Full credits to Scythe. Another Stonemaier title for the record. Again, second favorite publisher, easy. Only second in my head to Simon or Come On Games, which I love. I love it. So now that I've already got my nice game that I can get everyone on board for, Bloodborne, my mid-strategy game that can get people to play a strategy game without really realizing it, Red Rising, my definite strategy game with a lot more player interaction than people realize. We're gonna go into one of the goofier games that still feels like, I'm powerful, I'm strong, and I'm influencing you, I'm attacking you, we're allying, all these different shifts. Now that goes to a few games, but in my head it goes to Munchkin. And even though I have like a rare, fully finished Munchkin Marvel collection, the one game that beats it just because it's just more fun, and it sucks. I played Marvel Munchkin like a million times. I swear by that game. I swore by that game for so long. Spent so many birthdays just playing that game with me and my friend group. But this game, it just beats it, sadly. This just does. It's Binding of Isaac, 4 Souls with the Requiem expansion. You guys have known, I've talked about a lot of these games on my channel already, so you guys know it's just peak. Again, video game IP, and I love video game IPs, but even without the video game IP, again, it's just, Munchkin, it's just so good, but this, it's like less luck based, and I have horrible luck, but even with dice rolling, it makes it less luck based because you actually, it's not too crazy. It's reasonable, and I love it. And that's what it is. It's a goofy game, it's fun, you can play with one player, you can play co-op, you can play different ways of winning, different win conditions. You can just play the typical way, you can play a max of 4, you can play up to 6, you can play, with how many cards are in here, you can genuinely have 2 games going at the same time. Split all the cards in half, and you won't even notice. Like, you won't even miss some. It's a great game. It's, I had to. It's just, and also it's such a great box. Oh, don't even get me started, guys. Don't even get me started. And last but not least, my 5th game is really just a knee-jerk reaction. It's still fun at our tables. It's fun, it's goofy, it's not too thinky. Again, different win. I have a thing for different win conditions. I really do. I like that you're not locked into one way of winning all the time. Even games like Red Rising and Bloodborne where, like, you know, the one way of winning is the most points at the end. It's not different win conditions, but there's different ways to get the most amount of points, which is what I appreciate and what I think most games need. You know, like Bloodborne, you can go with the range method, you can go with the healing method, you can go with some other, you can just go with different runes, you can change everything halfway through the game and not be too, like, locked into anything. Red Rising, you're the same way. If you need to, just play a card to get rid of half the cards in your hand, go ham, grab it from the top, see what you get drawn, you know? It's so fun. These games are just so fun. I love these games. And again, another game with multiple win conditions. You don't think too much. It's another go crazy, player interaction, player elimination, which I don't really like the player elimination, but this game, it's actually kind of fun to watch people after you get eliminated, because then you can have like a vendetta, and it doesn't take too long. It is King of Tokyo Monster Box Edition. This game is fantastic. Quality. Like, honestly, if I were just to speak emotionally, I'd say 10 out of 10. It's pretty flawless, to be honest. Especially with the evolution cards. Oh my gosh, the evolution cards change so much, and I can almost never play with the evolution cards. This was just a knee-jerk one, though. Like, honestly, I think if I thought about it for longer than like 10 seconds, I would have put down Ares. Terraforming Mars Ares Expedition, just because I like that game so much. There's so many, like, it's such an engine builder, but King of Tokyo is just so goofy and fun and casual, and I already have too many, like, strategy games in here, and I only have one goofy game. And there's other games, like, honestly, I thought about, like, one of my games I wanted to put down immediately was Carcassonne, but the issue is, if I kept Carcassonne, I'd have no one to play with. No one wants to play Carcassonne with me. And if I kept Villainous, my issue was, like, I literally couldn't choose Villainous, because I'm like, which expansion do I keep? Because you can't keep all the expansions. That's way more than just like one game, kind of. So, you know, it's cheating to say like Marvel United in my head. Now you play whatever rules you want to play by. But for me, there's like 18, 25 boxes I have for Marvel United. I have like the entire first season, most of the second season. It's just, I can't count that all as one game, even though it is technically, but it's not. You know, my mom likes Tiny Towns a lot, but I don't know, it's a good game, it's just not like my favorite. There's a lot of games. Wingspan, I was so close to putting Wingspan on there, but the nesting box, dude, oh my gosh. Just trying to save that one game alone, I feel like, you know, it's just 5, 6 games right there. I'm like, I don't want to, like, I just want to open that box every time I want to play a game. But that's just me, my knee-jerk reactions. Put yours in the comments below. I love to hear it, I love to read it, I love to talk about it. Peace out, God bless, have a great day, and I'll catch you guys later. Shout out to Jeremy, by the way, from 9 to 5 Gamers for getting me motivated. He's kind of my arch nemesis on YouTube because of how successful he's been. He's been amazing. This guy, you guys love him most likely. He's gone from 0 subs in January, like started his account in January of this year, 2023, and as of right now, he's at 10,700 subscribers. And he deserves, check him out, guys, 9 to 5 Gamers on YouTube. Also his Facebook group, if you guys want to look at it. Definitely join my Facebook group in the description below. Join our monthly giveaway in the description below. We do monthly board game giveaways. We're gonna do a lot. I'm hopefully gonna do some cool stuff in December, other than our, you know, tabletop event in Orlando, Florida, if you guys haven't seen that yet. So peace out, have a great day. God bless, I'll catch you guys later. Hasta la, bye-bye.